Hi, I'm Tati. Let's read Reflection. So I am on to the next book in the Twisted Tales series, which is Reflection by Elizabeth Lim, which is a twisted tale of Disney's Mulan. And as usual with Twisted Tales, I am planning to rewatch the animated Disney movie before I read this book. So I thought I would do it in kind of like a reading / watching vlog. So first I'm going to be watching Mulan, and then I will be reading this book, and then I will be sharing my thoughts. So let's do it. So after watching the movie, I do have a few thoughts. First off, that I love the movie and it's such a classic, which means this book has a lot to live up to. And then secondly, the twist in this book is that Shang is mortally wounded by Shan Yu, and Mulan has to save him from the underworld. And it hit me as I was watching the movie that the big battle sequence on the mountain is a little bit more than halfway through the movie. And so I wonder if the story is going to be completely the same up to that point, or if there will be more twists along the way, or if maybe the book doesn't start in the same place the movie does. And thirdly, I think that my favorite parts of the movie do happen towards the end of the movie, and I'm wondering how different the ending of this book is going to be. So basically, now that I've rewatched the movie, I am very curious about how this is going to go, so let's start reading. After finishing chapter 1, I do have the answer to one of my questions, and that is where the book starts. And it does start during the battle scene that I mentioned earlier, so we're right in the thick of it. Hi! So I've now finally finished Reflection, and so here are my thoughts. Now, honestly, I did not love this one, and I do really prefer the movie's storyline over the twist in this book. That being said, there were a few parts that I did enjoy. Like, if I were to pick out my favorite parts of the book, I think they would be the illusion of Mulan's house and the reflection scene, the Hall of Mirrors, was it called that? Something like that. And the very end, which actually reminded me a bit of a TV show I watched called The Romance of Tiger and Rose. If you've seen it, if you've read this, maybe you can make the connection too. But other than those scenes, I didn't really care for the extra action sequences or fantasy elements personally. I also had the thought that because of how and when and where the story starts, it might be a bit confusing to read if you haven't watched the movie, though some important parts are described in flashbacks, and I have already watched the movie obviously, so I don't know for sure what it's like to read it without having watched the movie. Overall, I ended up on a rating of 3 out of 5 stars. And those were my thoughts on Reflection. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this one and which twisted tale I should pick up next. Also, let me know if you prefer this kind of vlog and review style, or if you would prefer just a review video. And if you did like this video, please give it a like and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching. Bye. There's a weird crackling sound. I don't know why. Can't you tell the light's coming from that side? Oh my gosh, there's so much noise. And I need to take this out of my ear. Okay, so I need the book. I left it over there. Mushu, who was barely in the book. Barely. And those were my thoughts. Oh, my eye is twitching. Okay, we're done. Bye.